And we're live. Hello, everybody. I have missed you so much, but I do want to tell you that I am having the best time with my sister. We have laughed. I think I've lost 3 pounds due to laughter. Excuse me. It has been absolutely awesome. Hello to Jacqueline and Panda. Yay, you got here. I am here until the 21st, and then I will be headed home. So we're going to try for Wednesday, okay? Mac! Love you. And Barbara's here. And Len, the crafty cranker, he just got home a couple weeks ago. He's been at the cottage all summer. So welcome back. And there's my Mia and my favorite pea in the whole world. And Sujan, hello, hello. Hola, Joe. Ah, I am so glad to see you, sweetheart. And there's my kitty from the peninsula in Virginia. And Unique Amazing Stripes. I have to remember to call you that because I love your other name. Welcome, 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 everybody. Oh, I've missed you guys so much you don't even know. But um, I have to tell you this. In the beginning, when I first came up, Mr. Elmo called me probably 3 times a day in the morning to say good morning, sometime in the afternoon to find out what we were doing, and around 8 o'clock at night to say good night. And the phone calls were probably about less than 2 minutes each. I've been up here for several weeks, and one day he called me 13 times. And his longest telephone call was 34 minutes. So I think that man might be missing a a person in his home. Oh, I think it's funny. Tia, and hello, Samantha. Samantha, I'm glad you're here because you know my memory is not fully intact in it. I have a lot of gaps. But I think I remember telling you that if you finished your 4 Boggy Creek blankets, that I would send you a book. I don't remember, sweetheart, what book it was. So if you'll refresh my memory, I will get it out to you because your 4 blankets that you sent to Boggy Creek were absolutely beautiful. You did a very, very good job on them. And I want to personally reward you, as I said. Auntie Ola Joe. KK, hello, hello, and congratulations on getting almost 1,000 hats already. That's pretty awesome. And if the rest of you don't know, KK is collecting hats for Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach. So if you've got half a skein of yarn left and just enough to make a hat, whip it up, crochet it up, do it on your uh, Len the Crafty Cranker machine or knit it, whatever you do, and send it off to KK at Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach. And I'm pretty sure her address is on her channel. We do have an awesome community. You are right. Kitty Niecy. Look at that. All that love out there in the chat. Yes, it is on there. And there's Lana. Nana Banana. Hello to everyone. Wow, you got them all down there. You're good. And there's Niecy, my Niecy. Well, thank you for stopping in, Jody. I appreciate that. I don't get to see you often, so I'm glad you stopped into the cottage this morning. This is Miss C's cottage, and I am Miss C. The cottage is the home of the Sunbunny, and I am what I am, and that's all what I am, and I'm okay with that. So come on in, leave your shoes at the door, and all your worries. Bring in your projects, bring in a skein of yarn, because today I'm going to show you a new stitch, a new for me stitch. It is a stitch that I learned through words only and now has an actual name. When I started crocheting 50, 60 years ago, whatever now, oh no, it was more than that. More like 65 years, I guess. Whatever. When I started crocheting, you just did the stitch. Someone showed you how to do the stitch and you did it. But it didn't necessarily have, all of them didn't necessarily have a specific name like they do now. So I know a lot of stitches, but not by their current proper names. It's always fun to find out that the stitch you've been doing for a while has a real name. You don't have to do it word for word. Yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two. And by the time you get through, you have a cluster, but it's not a cluster. It's not a double crochet cluster. It's actually an extended double crochet cluster. Who knew? All right. This is, let's see, what do we need to do? Pull up a chair, get yourself a hot beverage or a cold beverage, and we have hot cinnamon rolls on the counter this morning here at my sister's, so grab a hot cinnamon roll and a cup of hot chocolate or tea or coffee. There's water in, well, her cooler's over there. Mine is usually on this side of the cottage, but hers is over here. So grab that, find a chair, put your feet up, and let's go. I have been working on a lot of things, and I may have to go and get them for you later, but Halloween coming up, my sister's caregiver brought over 2 small kits, like the Woobly kits, but not those expensive ones. And she said, my daughter bought these for her children, but she doesn't crochet, and she gave them to me, and I don't crochet. Would you wanna? And I said, yes, I will. So I crocheted them up, and one of them was a little capybara, and he had this little hat on his head that was like a candy corn tied around his neck. The other one was a penguin, and that penguin had a set of earmuffs and a scarf. It was the cutest thing. Kayla, welcome, welcome, welcome. And there is Sandra. Good morning, Sandra. I really have missed you. Oh, and Zoila's here. I love you guys so much. You don't know how pleased I am to see your names pop up in the chat. You haven't forgotten me. That means a lot. Okay, so also my sister has a couple Halloween gourds that plug in and has a light inside. And so one of them is a pumpkin gourd with a ghost on the top. And I recreated that in crochet while I was here. Lots of things. Last night I was looking through a crochet book that my sister's husband's Graham had given her, and I found a pattern in it that I really liked. And it's different than any of the other granny squares that I've ever seen. And that's what I'd like to show you today if you would like to see it. This is what it's going to look like. I think it's very, very pretty. And like I said, it's different. It's full. And then it has these double clusters in the corners. but they're not double crochet clusters. They're extended double crochet clusters. And the instructions say, well, I'll just show you because I'm going to start one. If you'd like to start one with me, or if you don't want to start one with me, fine. You can, I just saw Sally Stevens say hello, and now I'm discombobulated. You can work on your own project. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. Now, the trick is to get something tall enough to get this camera on to show. Let's see if this works. First, I have to take a sip of coffee for support. It is pretty, isn't it? And I'm doing it in the blue. Blue. I had found a real pretty turquoise about this color. And it was a little lighter than that. Very pretty. But I thought, well, that would be pretty in the turquoise and white for a blanket. Leanie and Jeanette. Hello, hello. Good morning, or good afternoon. I didn't know I was going to be on today either. So that's a surprise for both of us, Leanie. I couldn't find white at the store. So I found this Bernat Super Saver, and it is gray rag. And you can see the twist in it. And then I put it next to the turquoise, and it did not look good. So I thought, well, it looks better with the green because the green makes this look more green than gray, sort of. It blends in really well. So that's what I did to make this. So if you would like to learn how to make that, I will show you. Let me see if I can switch over the camera. Well, let's see. Is that going to, oh, it may work. Woohoo! Wouldn't that be nice if it really works? You know how I am. Usually when I try things, the first time I get nothing. Let's see if this works better. No. I tried to warn you guys. There, let's see if that works. All right, we're going to start out with a magic circle. That's not really high enough, is it, guys? What do you think? Is it high enough to see? And we're going to chain 2. We're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 1, and leave that on the hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 1, and that gives us 4. We're going to yarn over. Oh, was that right? No, I forgot to yarn over. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 1. And then you've got 4 on there. You yarn over, pull through all 4. We're going to chain 5. We're going to go back in the loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over. What did I do? Yarn over and pull through. All right, guys, I'm going to go get the book because that's the way it has to be. So I know. Hang on. It's different when you're doing it and when you're having to teach it. Okay. Oh, Graham, coming in. Yeah, you gotta get the book. All right, I'm back. And I got the book. And this is the book. It's called Crochet and Creative Design by Nanette Feldman. And it is from called what did I say? Crochet and Creative Design. And it has a copyright of 1973. So I don't know how many of you were born then, but I was. And this particular pattern is on page 130. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's just so pretty. And this is all done in thread, but I'm doing it in yarn. So here are the directions. Form your ring, chain 2, and you make your first cluster by yarning over, drawing through 1, yarn over and draw through 1 loop on the hook, yarn over and draw through 2 loops on the hook. Okay, 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, draw through 1 loop on the hook, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on the hook. So you've got this part, which is your cluster, and this finishes it off at the top, but you don't complete the extended double. We're going to extend this double crochet, and then we're going to do the next step in the double crochet, and that gives us 4 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and chain 2. Then we're going to yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Yeah, we're going to go into the loop, pull up a loop, yarn over through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. That gives us 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, go into the loop, the chain magic circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. That gives us 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all 4. So we should have our beginning cluster in a chain 5, and then a cluster, chain 2, cluster. Then we're going to chain 5, and we're going to do the same thing. And I am going to pull this a little bit tight so that I have enough tail. I don't lose my tail. I'm going to yarn over, go through the magic circle and pull up a loop. Yarn over, go through 1, yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over into the loop, yarn over 1, yarn over 2. It gives us 3 on the hook. Yarn over, go through 1 loop, yarn over, go through 2 loops. It gives us 4 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and go through all 4 of those. And then we're going to chain 2. And we're going to do another cluster here. Yarn over and pull up 1. Yarn over and 2. We're going to do another one. Yarn over, pull up, take off 1. Yarn over, take off 2. We've got 3 loops on the hook. We're going to do it one more time. Take off 1. That was our extended double crochet, and that's where we take off the 2 loops like in a real double crochet. And then we're going to finish this double crochet by going through all 4 loops. And because this was a chain 2, this is going to be a chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that leaves yarn over. We're going to make another extended double crochet cluster. There's 1, 2, 1, 2. That gives us 4 on the hook. 1, 2. Don't forget your chain 2s. And we're going to make another cluster here. One. 2. 3. That gives us 4 loops on the hook. I hope you guys can see this clearly. And we're going to do 1, 2. 1. Let's see, we yarn over and pull through all 4, and then we do 2 chains. And since we've got this corner and this corner and this corner, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? I think this was, yeah, this is 5. Okay, we're good here. Let's see, what am I doing here? This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh no, this is I'll go back to the book, Diana. All right. Yarn over and draw through the last. Chain 2 and cluster. Repeat twice and end with a chain 5 and 1 cluster and a chain 2. Okay, chain 5. We did our chain 5. We're going to do 1 more cluster in here. One and 2. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and that leaves us with 4. We're going to yarn over and go through all 4 and chain 2, and it says chain 2 and join with a slip stitch to the second crochet. I am going to join where we did this. I'm going to slip stitch into here, and then I am going to slip stitch into this chain 5 space. So you have what looks like this. How's that, guys? Oh, good, Jeanette. Oh, that will be so nice to go out for lunch. So nice. You need to get out once in a while and get some fresh air and a little vitamin D on your skin. Okay, the next row is we're going to make a cluster, chain 2, and a cluster all in this chain 5 space. So I'm going to start out with a chain 2 and do a stacked double, a stacked double, and a stacked double. Oh, that wasn't right, was it? A stacked double, a stacked double, there, and a stacked double, which is 1 and 2, and we've got 4 on the hook. We're going to close it off, do chain 2, and make another cluster in this chain 5. A stacked double, a stacked double, and a stacked double. 4 on the hook, yarn over, chain 2. You know it wouldn't be Miss C's cottage unless something went wonky, right? All right, now from here we chained 2, which is our 1, 2. In between these 2 clusters where we made the chain 2 from before, we're going to put 3 double crochets. Regular double crochets. I hope you can see that. Just 3 regular double crochets. And then in this chain 5, we're going to do a cluster, a stacked double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3, gives us 4 on the hook, and chain 2, and we're going to do another cluster, chain 2, like Allison Russell says, Don't forget your chain twos. The chain twos are very important. Chain two. And then in between this cluster, these two clusters, we're going to do 3 regular double crochets. I'm going to show you one more row, and that will be the row that you continue for as big as you want your square or your blanket. I'm going to stop with a square on this. But on the green one, I'm going to make a blanket, is what I'm trying to say. You know me, guys, sometimes the words don't come correctly. 1. Oh, let's try to do this right, huh? In the chain 5, we're going to make an extended double crochet cluster. One and two, 1 and 2. That gives us 4 through all of them, and chain 2 and one more cluster in this corner. We've got 4, yarn over, chain 2, Southern Winter, hello, hello. Can I move the camera back a bit? I don't know if I can because it's not up high enough, sweetheart. This is what we have so far. We have a magic ring, a cluster, an extended double crochet cluster, a chain 5, an extended double crochet cluster, chain 2 and cluster, chain 5, extended double crochet cluster, chain 2, another cluster, chain 5, cluster, chain 2, cluster, chain 5, cluster, and slip stitched into the top of that first cluster. And the second row is slip stitched into the chain 5, and you do a cluster, chain 2, cluster, chain 2, 3 regular double crochets. See, look, I forgot my chain 2, and that will not work. I've got to go back here and put in the chain 2. Okay, so far we're at cluster, chain 2, cluster for the corner, chain 2, 3 regular double crochets, chain 2, don't forget your chain 2s. We're going to do an extended double crochet cluster in the chain 5 space. 1, 2, 1, where am I? 2, we've got 4. I don't like this. Let me see if I can change this and make it a little easier, guys. I'm sorry, you know it's not my channel unless I mess it up. Okay, let's see where we are. You guys are going to get dizzy for a minute here. Let's see if I can get it. Which way does it go? Which way do we go? There. Now, if we could just get that to stay where it is. Guys, this is not going to work for me. Hold on until I get something else.
Can I help?
I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get my camera up high enough that they're going to be able to see what I'm doing. But I don't know what it's going to take. Well, let's try this here. Let's try this. All of my people know that it's not going to be my channel unless it's messed up some way. And they're all very patient with me.
Well, you're very lucky. You want more coffee? I'm going to make some.
Nope, I'm good. I am good. Thank you, Marilyn. All right, let's see if we can. I've got the height. Let's see if we can position the camera to be there. How's that? Oh my, that's got to be a lot better, doesn't it? Well, we don't need so much of me. We need more of this. There we go. I'm going to push that back so I've got plenty of room here. All right, I think we're good to go now, guys. Yeah, I think we're good to go. All right, we've made one cluster. We're going to chain two, and we're going to make another stacked double crochet cluster in the chain 5 space. We're going to pull up a loop and take off 1, yarn over, take off 2, yarn over, pull up another loop, take off 1, yarn over, take off 2. We've got 3 loops on the hook. We're going to do one more. 1, 2. We've got 4 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and go through all 4. And then we're going to chain 2. And this is our corner on the next round. Now, between these clusters, we're going to do 3 regular double crochets. Tina! Three regular double crochets. Then we're going to chain 2. Don't forget those chain 2s. Then we're over here to the chain 5. We're going to put a cluster, chain 2, and another cluster in this chain 5. One, 2 for the first stacked double. 1, 2. 1, 2. We've got 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 2, and do our second cluster in that chain 5. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. We have 4 on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all of 4, and chain 2. Yarn over, and in between these 2 clusters and the chain 2, we're going to put 3 regular double crochets in that chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're over here to the next chain 5 space. We're going to put an extended double crochet cluster, chain 2, and another cluster. We're going to do a chain 2 now. Don't forget that chain 2 after your 3 double crochets. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cluster. 1, 2. 1. See that? I did 2. 1, 2. 1. I keep my finger here so I don't mess up, and I messed up. Okay, 4, and then cluster, chain 2, and cluster. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 4 chains on the hook, and chain 2. In between these 2 clusters, we're going to do 3 regular double crochets in this chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3. We're going to chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch into the top of this cluster, this first cluster that we made, and then slip stitch over to the chain 2 space. And here, I think you can see your cluster, chain 2 cluster in the corners, and your, your 3 double crochets in the center of those 4 corners. All right. Now this last row is the row that you will continue to complete your square, or to continue that square till it's as big as you want. And you can make it 40 by 40 for a Boggy Creek blanket if you want. And the pattern is cluster, chain 2, cluster in each corner. In this chain 2 space, you will put 2 double crochets. You will double crochet in each of these 3, 2 double crochets in here, chain 2, cluster, chain 2, cluster, 2 double crochets, chain, I think you chain 2 here, cluster, chain 2, 2 double crochets, double crochet in each of the next double crochets, 2 double crochets, chain 2, cluster, chain 2, cluster, chain 2. You're always in the corner. You're going to chain 2, cluster, chain 2, cluster, chain 2. And then you're going to double crochet in each one of the double crochets. So let's do that row so that my words have not confused you. All right, I hope I didn't lose a whole bunch of you there, because you know me. All right, I'm going to chain 2 to get up to my height, and I'm going to start my first cluster. 1, 2, 1, 2. I want to say hello to Jackie. No, well, maybe Jackie, it's Sunday. Jackie, Jean, and Julie, my 3 nieces. I think they're at my sister's house today. And I think they might be watching, or maybe they have just given up by now. I don't know. They know who I am, and they still love me, and I'm so thankful for that. I know you guys do too. All right, so there is a cluster, chain 2 cluster in the chain 2 corner. There's 1, 2, 3 for that stacked double crochet cluster, chain 2. Now here's where we're going to skip this cluster, which is why we chain 2. We're going to go over this cluster into this chain 2 space just before the 3 doubles, and we're going to put 2 doubles in that space. From now on, you will always add 2 doubles after your corner cluster. You will always double crochet in the doubles that are here. And you will put 2 doubles in the chain 2 at the end of that row before your corner. You're going to chain, this is the corner, so you're going to chain 2, cluster, chain 2, and cluster. 1, 2. Oh, I'm going to take that out because that's not right. Yarn over. 1, 2, yarn over. 1, 2, yarn over. And the third stacked double. Chain 2 and your second cluster in the corner. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You got 4 on the hook. And chain 2. We're going to go in the space. Let's skip this cluster, this corner cluster. We're going to go in this chain 2 space on the side of your square. And you're going to add 2 regular double crochets. You're going to change double across, which in that first row, remember we did 3. And then we're going to 2 double crochets in that chain 2 space before the next corner cluster. Then we're going to cluster in the corner. So you will see that this gives us our original 3. And in the next row, we've added 2 before that. There's our original 3 and 2 more. So on this row, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in the next row, we'll put 2 in this chain 2 space after the corner cluster, 1 in each of these. We'll put 1 in this chain 2 cluster, or chain 2 that we're going to have. So we'll have, well, let me show you here. This is complete. In the next row, you'll have, this one you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next one you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you're going to increase each side by 4 as you go. Okay? And I'll finish this round, and that is the way that you'll finish your square. Okay, we're at the corner. We've chained 2. We'll cluster. One and 2. 1 and 2 makes our cluster. 4 on the hook. Yarn over, draw through, chain 2, and another cluster. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 makes 4. Cluster, chain 2. We're on the side again, so we're going to skip this cluster. 2 regular double crochets. We're going to add 2 on this side. We're going to do our original 3. And 2 on in the chain 2 space on this side of the corner cluster, which gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to chain 2, cluster, extended double crochet cluster, chain 2, cluster, chain 2. Then we're going to skip this corner, and we're going to put 2 in here and 2 on this side and slip stitch to the next corner. 2 regular double crochets, and then 1 in each of the next doubles. And 2 in the chain 2 space, just before the corner. Then we're going to chain 2, because it's a corner, chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch in the top of this cluster, and we're going to slip stitch into the center of the cluster. Cluster, 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 cluster. And there is your square. Now all of the following rows will be the same. Extended double crochet cluster, chain 2, a second cluster. In this chain 2 space, you add 2 doubles. Then you double crochet in each of these across. You will add 2 double crochets in this chain 2 space. You'll cluster, chain 2, cluster. You'll chain 2, and you will add 2 doubles in this chain 2 space on the previous row. Then you'll double crochet in each of these and add 2 doubles here. Now I'm going to read you the directions, because this was, I hope, relatively easy. Here are the directions. Make your magic circle, chain 2, yarn over, insert hook in center of ring, yarn over, draw through, yarn over and draw through 1 loop on hook, yarn over and draw through 2 loops on hook twice. Yarn over and draw through the last 3 loops on hook, chain 5. Yarn over. What they're doing is chain 2 and 2 extended doubles for the first cluster. I think I made 3 extended doubles for the first cluster, plus the chain 2. So FYI. Chain 5. Yarn over, insert hook in the center of the ring, yarn over and draw through, yarn over and draw through 1 loop on hook, yarn over and draw through 2 loops on hook 3 times. Yarn over and draw through last 4 loops on hook, cluster made. Chain 2. 1 cluster, repeat from the asterisk twice and end with a chain 5. 1 cluster, chain 2, join with a slip stitch in the second chain of the starting chain 2. Now, all of those yarn over, draw through 1 loop on the hook, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on the hook, that was an extended crochet. What a lot of words to tell us about an extended crochet. But you have to understand there was no name for the extended crochet at that time. Which I find it really interesting that now how much easier that pattern would be to write by saying chain 2, make an extended double crochet cluster, chain 2, extended double crochet cluster in the corner, chain 2. So like everything else, we no longer have to use the broom. We can get the vacuum cleaner out. We no longer have to use the whisk. We have a KitchenAid mixer. We no longer have to use those directions. We have new names for stitches that when you hear it, it's like, oh yeah, I know that stitch. I know I can't think of a stitch. I know the moss stitch. You don't have to read the directions. You know the moss stitch. The drunken granny. You know that stitch, and you know the alpine stitch. You don't have to read the intricate directions to make an alpine stitch. You know the alpine stitch. And if they say we're going to make an alpine stitch blanket, like, where's my book? Where's my set of instructions? What does the alpine stitch say? You know, we have the opportunity to go to YouTube and pull up a tutorial on the alpine stitch. You can go to Bag a Day. You can go to, who else does it? Probably Charm, I don't know about Charm Granny. Who makes hats? Well, for certain, Lala makes them. So Lala would have the directions in one of her videos for an alpine stitch hat. Probably KK, you could go to her channel for a tutorial. There's lots of places. Just so many more conveniences in our day than there was then. So what do you think, Guy? Hello, Rosie. Welcome, welcome. And Wanster, is Juan here? Yay, Wanster. Hello, I love you. Let's see who came in while I was trying to give directions. Connie? Oh, that reminds me. Connie's got another giveaway going. Go over and check out her channel. That girl is just the giveaway queen. Zoila, can you put up her link. Can you put up her link for me, please? There's my Kimmer. Good morning, Kim. Kim, I is at my sister's, and she said if you would like to speak directly with her instead of talking through me, she is open to that. FYI, okay? Because she knows. Oh, I'm so glad you guys came today. I wasn't sure who would show up because I've been gone for so long. I'm so glad my panda came. You can go and get him for stitches too. Yeah, oh yeah, he's a good one for stitches. Don P, I'm so glad you stopped in here. Thank you, Zoila. And there's Jennifer. Jennifer comes from the other side of the world. I'm so glad you stopped in. You guys are so awesome. I am going to say goodbye for today. It's been a while since I've done a live, and I'm a little discombobulated right now, if you couldn't tell from the tutorial. But I just want to tell you guys how much I love you and how much I have missed you. Before we go though, I do want to get my book and write down prayer requests. So be thinking about your prayer requests until I get back with the book, because I do want to get them down for today. I know I missed them on.
Morning, Lily. It's Grandma. How are you? Were you sleeping? You okay? Well, good for you. That's
All right.
what I did too.
Here I
Felt
come.
good, huh? Have you seen Leah? She did
I have to tell you, I got this new blue jean dress at Myers. It's a store that they have here in Ohio. And we always look for shoes for Elmo when he comes up with me, when he drives me up. And I did find him a pair of, it's a Skechers slip-on, but very wide foot. So I wasn't sure I was going to be able to find him. Hi, Maisie. It's so nice to see you here today. All right. Today is 10:12 already. Okay, if you switch the 2 and the 1, that's when I go home on the 21st. We're going to start home on the 21st, as I understand. So if I can get in another live or 2, whatever, I don't have a calendar in front of me. So whatever I can do, I will really make an attempt, unless something comes up with my sister. Okay, I will do that, Rosie. Prayers for all who need them. All right. Maisie, Sally, hello from Kim G. Sally says hello back, Kim. And Zoila says, pray for Moonrose. Or did I miss something? Prayers for my daughter. Okay, Mia. She's doing better. That's a praise. Continue prayer. Doing better. That's a prayer request and a praise. I like those.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm glad you did too.
Oh, thank you. I got this dress anyway. It's a Gucci dress. Maybe in the meantime, I'll write down prayers. Bible says,
Okay. All right, sweetie. Well, I'll check on
Jacqueline, I missed you too, sweetheart. And prayers for Zoila's mom.
Bye-bye. I love you too. Bye.
Valerie says, please pray for her grandchildren that they will be protected. Protection for grandchildren. These are my cliff notes. Zoila's mom, I miss you, Jacqueline. Praying for Valerie. I need prayers, Leanie, for the weather, that my daughter's flight to Paris has good weather and she can catch a shuttle to Normandy. Okay, here's the deal. There's a hurricane out there in there. So between Leanie, who is in Florida, and Paris, who is across on the other side of the Atlantic, there is a hurricane in the Atlantic. So we need to pray for Leanie's daughter to have good weather. All right, let's see what's next. Prayers for all who need them. Yeah, they do. Add your prayers to my list. Oh, that's good, Zoila. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Thank you very much for reminding me. I did see that this morning. If any of you know about Creative Grandma Glenda, she lost her mother. And she has a lovely memorial to her mother on her channel today. So if you get a minute, go over there and watch that. It's lovely, very lovely. She is going to be taking some time off. And I think what she said, if I remember right, is Cody is going to be doing some videos for her in her stead until she can get some grieving done and be able to come back with us. So if you get a chance, go over there and watch that and leave an I love you in her comments. Michelle, hello to you. Leanie's daughter's in New York, so she's going to be taking off tomorrow morning at 5:30 to head for Paris. So just pray for good weather for her crossing. Pray for our country. I think it's going to get worse, guys, before it gets better. But those of you who are asking for prayer, believe in prayer, and answers to prayer, know who's in charge. So no matter how hard it gets, he sits on the prow of our boat, and he is the one who gets the fiercest waves. He's the one who parts those waves so that when we go through, we follow him in his wake, and we don't receive any of the severe stuff because he's already gone through it with us. So no matter how hard it is, it could have been worse. It could be worse. And we're going to come out ahead on the other side. All right. Looks like, oh, what? Wait a minute. You are going to move back, Leanie? Then when I get home, we're going to have to arrange a lunch sometimes because I don't want you to move back to New York next year until I have an opportunity to meet you face to face. I would like that. And when you get back to New York, look Zoila up. She's real happy about that too. Okay, guys. I will let you go for now. And hopefully I will see you all on Wednesday. May God hold you in the palm of his hand. May he protect you and guide you through this week and open your eyes to one special gift that he has in store for you. I'll see you Wednesday. Bye, guys.